where do you stand on the new format versus the one game playoff as it pertains to the wild card?
It's a good question, Curtis. We were talking about it the last couple of days internally. I'd love to figure out a way to get to the one game playoff just to get back to it as opposed to the tiebreaker. Only for this reason. For those of us who were around in 2021, that game at Fenway Park when we hosted the Yankees was probably the most electric environment in baseball I've ever experienced, and that includes going back a couple of decades. So, we're looking at a lot of things in baseball in terms of format changes, and so I think we should explore ways to get back to that. You'd probably need to cut games off the regular season because I think the current format of the playoffs is great. I think just the right amount of teams get in. The extra wild card has kept more and more markets involved. So I think we're at the right number of postseason teams, but having a way to have the schedule fall where you could have a one game playoff decide a tiebreaker would be extraordinary if we can do it. It's just hard when you're playing 162 and all these postseason games. So we'll see. But look, we've had this thing in our own hands, and right now we got to have a good 4 baseball games in front of us.
I wanted to get your thoughts on robot umps, and it's probably a good thing that you're on this week because I feel like that Breslow might be biased toward the robots. Oh, Sam. but how do you feel about it?
Can someone else ask a more respectful question in a more respectful manner,
Listen,
please?
The man on this very show, Sam, he said he likened himself to a robot at times. So I think he likes the joke.
If nothing else, Brez has proven to us he can laugh at himself, and he's actually got a great sense of humor. Look, I'm a huge fan. I think you guys know, we've said on this show many times, innovation, change has to come to baseball, and credit to MLB, credit to Theo Epstein, who worked hard on behalf of the industry on the rule changes that we got. He worked really hard with Dan Halem and Morgan Sword and the competition committee, the players and the owners, Tom Werner's on that committee to get ABS instituted. I think it'll be great. I think the fans will like it. And it'll be fast too. You've seen the system, the challenge system, how it works. It works very, very fast. It will not slow down the pace of the game, and I think it'll be a great addition to